brings you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in Silicon Valley. And with the foghorn bellowing behind us, that means it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go from Santa Clara. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick in the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
We had a chance to see him out on the field early in pregame, and I thought he looked really sharp. I thought he looked focused. We had a chance to talk to him earlier in the week, and he's excited for this opportunity today. He thinks he's got a chance to lead this offense and have a lot of success, and ultimately the #1 goal is to come out with a victory.
For an opener, Purdy to throw. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
2-yard loss.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
They send Evans in motion. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. That's taken in, and he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
If he's going to lead his team to a win, he has to be smart with his decision-making. The last thing you want to do is give the opposing team an extra possession solely because you got reckless with the ball. As long as he is calculated with those risks, I think they have a good chance today coming out on top.
They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
On 3rd and long, here's Brissett. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Niners offense ready to get going with their second possession. They'll send a tight end in motion. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Here's Purdy. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Purdy. Now, a short one caught by Tonjes.
To number 88. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Cardinals' 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, that's it.
At the 45-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
22 yards.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
23-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 7. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
At the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
That's another 49er first down.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are.
Good blocking, and he's in. Ready. Touchdown, San Francisco. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Niners 7, Cardinals nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Cardinals offense ready to take over for their second possession. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here's Brissett. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
We're set to throw on 2nd down. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
To throw, it's Brissett on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Brissett. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Here's Blake Gillikin now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. Here's a 3rd and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Going for it all. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here's Corliss Waitman now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Cardinals offense getting set to get back to work. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive will start on the ground, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good.
Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
On the play. 1st down, Arizona.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Play action, and here's Brissett. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun is Brissett. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I understand it's third down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up fourth down.
A fair catch taken here. And it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. 49ers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And mark him down up beyond the 30. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On second down, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
The tight end motioning left here. He'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. A run here with McCaffrey. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 1. And run for the first time here with Jordan James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he is going to have the 49ers first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
So, Mike, it's actually funny to say, but these are actually the kind of offensive possessions that defenses want you to have, right? So the idea on defense is make them snap it again, make them go the long way. So at some point, when they continue to get fresh sets of downs, expect them to try to get a big play, try to generate a chunk, and try to move the ball down the field at a quicker pace.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. From left side, pulled in by Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's another
15-yard
49er
pickup there.
First down.
First down,
First
49ers.
and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on 3rd down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those 3rd down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the 49ers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So Piñeiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Begin with a zone read. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. This one complete to Bourne. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
And this is 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that game to nothing.
On 2nd down, Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll run here with McCaffrey. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
41-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side.
Number 85, George Kittle. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Purdy. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Piniero's kick is good. And the Niners will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled 1st half continues.
Still 1st down.
Brissett gonna throw. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's second down.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Cards offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. This past the 25 to the 26-yard line. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
So I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Now, Brissett. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over.
And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
The 34-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now it's Brissett. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throw it. Brissett. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Nick Bosa getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Brissett. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
The Cardinals line up for a punt. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive.
Automatic first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the toss, they go with Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
This is 3rd down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here is Brissett. That's hot by Bourne. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st down, Cardinals.
Brissett. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find this...
the ball's out. And this is going to wind up 49er football. They have it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners 1st down as he'll get this one up past the 20 to the 21.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, 49ers.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
Here's Saul, the man in motion. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. It's complete to Evans. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
Now it's McCaffrey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Man left side. It's caught. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there, works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll take this one in.
to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much, but he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more.
The 49ers will line up for
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll go play action here with Brissett. Oh, wide open receiver, it's Harrison. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan. Because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, here's Brissett. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. Back left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3. To the air again is Brissett. That's caught downfield by McBride. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 33.
It is a big gain for Arizona. 33 yards.
1st and goal, Arizona.
I think that's just a coverage bust defensively, Mike. Somehow they lost track of the big tight end as he's getting vertical. By the time they realize it, he's already in position to make the play. Big time pitch and catch brings up 1st and goal.
Here's a run to the 5-yard line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That's Harrison in motion. Operating from the gun is Brissett. They're called in at the 2. And he's in. Ray Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Cardinals are able to edge a bit closer.
Cardinals 7.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar. And they have been so far. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with James. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Purdy going to give this to Garendo. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
A gain of 3 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Garendo. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
The Cardinals offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Brissett gonna throw. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's gonna have this one up near the 28. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
14 yards.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another.
It'll be a gain of 10 and just enough to move the chains.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and a couple. Here's a designed run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
On the tackle.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Now it's Brissett. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's another.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Brissett now on 1st down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Nick Bosa getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And it's really been their inability of the offensive line to keep the quarterback upright, and it's a big reason why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. That's caught by McBride. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here is Brissett. He'll step up and run this.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Now, Brissett. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The 49ers offense ready to take over once again. They'll start out 1st down and 10. the ground, and in James to start the drive. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Second and 8.
They keep it on the ground with James. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. Here's Purdy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Card's going to signal for their third and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll come up here, first and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Here's a second and 12. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and they're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.